A Grenfell Tower victim tied sheets together and climbed out of a window before he was engulfed by a ball of flame, the inquiry was told yesterday. Fire Service Watch Manager Alan Moore witnessed the daring escape by an unknown resident who lowered him down the side of the burning building in West London. He told how he saw the man enter a window on the floor below, but seconds later a huge fireball tore through the room. Speaking to the inquiry yesterday, Mr. Moore said, "I thought Audie was going to fall." Share this article shared directly under the window he came out of was another window. I remember it being open, and there didn't appear to be any flames coming out of it. As he was lowering himself down, his foot went straight into the open window. It was almost like he was sat on the window. He then got into the flat. I would say less than a minute later a big fireball erupted from the flat window he climbed into. I think the man had probably opened up the front door of the flat, potentially giving oxygen to any fire that was outside the flat, making the fire flash into the flat and out of the window. I wouldn't have thought that he survived that. In written evidence to the inquiry, Mr. Moore told how he saved his own life and that of a colleague by diving out of the way of a charred window frame which plunged from the tower. He said windows were popping constantly, causing shattered glass to rain down from the burning high-rise block, a shard of which burned his neck. He recalled a near miss as he attempted to help a senior officer, either a bureau commander or deputy assistant commissioner. Dak reached the main entrance of the tower a few hours into the fire. He said, "I held the Dak in a safe position under the concrete mezzanine walkway and looked out to make sure it was clear for him to cross and that no falling debris was going to hit him. I said to him, 'Go.' As he went, all of a sudden a big object came flying through the sky. I would describe it as a big window frame. It was quite charred. I immediately pushed the Dak out of the way of the flying object. We both fell onto our front, landing in the rubble, and then rolled onto our sides and back to the safe area under the mezzanine. I am certain that if I did not see this object falling, and it hit us, we would have both been killed." The Dak said to me, "We'll try again, shall we?" We then went out. I looked and shouted, "Go," and he went. Mr. Moore, who has more than 30 years' experience with the London Fire Brigade, later regrouped with his crew a short distance from the tower. He said, "It was whilst I was sat down on this wall that the Dak who I pushed over to avoid getting struck by a window frame came up to me. He told me that I saved his life, that he will remember it and never forget it." In West London in June last year,